Well, the NFL draft is over. Normally this time of the year I'm heavily involved in the NBA playoffs, which I still am, but the draft got me really excited and a little bit nervous for the start of the NFL season. Why am I nervous for the NFL season, you ask? Well, I'm a Chargers fan. Honestly, I'm not a big college football guy, so I don't really know all the players that the Chargers drafted, but as far as meeting the needs and filling the positions that needed help, I think they did a pretty good job. So in this video, I'm going to go through, I'm going to get familiar with all these new guys and watch and react to all of their college highlights. If you know me, if you know this channel, you know it's all sports all the time. I've been heavily involved with NBA recently because of the playoffs, but the draft just got me excited for the NFL season. So if you're a sports fan, you're going to love this channel. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, comment, share, tell everybody you know about it. Just do it. It's a good time. Oh, would you look at that? Chargers YouTube channel has highlights from every single pick individually. Social media team continues to kill it. Keep it up. First up,
Omarion Hampton, running back, North Carolina.
I'm probably the most familiar with Hampton's game just because he was such a high-profile player coming into this draft. I know he's a dog. I didn't necessarily really love the pick when the Chargers made it. Personally, I don't think they needed a running back, but I mean, he is a dog, one of the best running backs in the draft, so let's really dive in and see how good he really was last year. I mean, I know he's got that speed, the burst through the middle like that, but I think he's also a really tough runner, yards after contact. That's what's really good about his game. But for this, I don't want to see these little touchdowns. I want to see him running guys over, jumping over guys, scoring crazy touchdowns. So here we go. After contact, keeps his legs moving there until he's shoved out of bounds. Like I said, he's just a tough guy, a hard runner. I think him and Najee Harris, who they signed in the offseason, that's a good run right there. Breakthrough contact, the breakaway speed to get towards the red zone. But I think him and Najee are going to be really tough, really physical 1-2 power backs really in the NFL. They fit Jim Harbaugh's style and mentality he has for this team really well. You can see there bumping off of multiple guys. That's a great run. That's what I like to see out of my first-round draft pick. Went with the blue Derwin James jersey today. Don't know if I've ever worn it in a video. I had a couple Chargers videos last year, but had to break this one out. Hampton, I mean, I'm excited to see him play. I don't think he's going to have a crazy good season, but definitely a fun player. He's going to do well on this Chargers team. Here we go against Pitt, but that is just pure strength right there. I love to see that. And also it's going to come down to the offensive line, which the Chargers going into next year should have a pretty good to very good offensive line if they play up to its potential. I'm pumped. Bring on the football, baby. I also want to see him in different like pass pro situations and stuff like that, because it's not all just about breakaway speed and toughness. You got to be a good blocker too if you're playing running back. Got to protect Herbert. That's goal number one for this Chargers organization. And I will say, going from North Carolina to the LA Chargers, Hampton is like, he's been blessed to play with these uniforms. I mean, North Carolina, one of the best uniforms in all of sports. Looks good on the football field. He comes to the Chargers, best uniforms in the NFL. You can't deny that. Look good, play good. He did that in college. I hope he does that in the NFL. Again, Chargers, beautiful. They know what I want to watch next. Trey Harris, college highlights. He's a dog. Ole Miss receivers are just outstanding athletes, really. Guys like DK Metcalf, A.J. Brown. He had Jackson Dart throwing it to him last year. He gets an upgrade, of course, with Justin Herbert this year. So let's really see what Mr. Harris cooked up at Ole Miss. I think need number one for the Chargers was wide receiver. They went out and got Trey Harris. I mean, obviously, he's got the speed. He's got the playmaking ability. Quentin Johnston kind of had that in college, and obviously that fell off in the NFL, but this was their guy. They went out and got him. I want to see some crisp routes. He's going to be a downfield threat for Herbert. Him going deep, McConkey underneath. I mean, that's a good 1-2 punch right there. A little stiff arm to get in the end zone. That's what I like to see. Not a crazy route, but the catch. And they said he was a hands catcher. That is just awesome to see because Quentin Johnston can't catch anything, but got to have strong hands like this. That's what you need. I mean, that's a great throw. In stride, the speed to get to the end zone. If anything, it's going to be, so that's perfect depiction of hands catch right there. Out in front, went and got the ball. That's a great snag. It was only for a first down, but obviously that was just the play they were running. Here we go, downfield between the corner and the safety. Go up, make the catch. I cannot wait to see that in these blue and white jerseys. It's going to be a fun offense to watch. Either way, I think, for the Chargers. That had to be some sort of false start, illegal motion or something. He didn't. He's getting through, sitting in the zone. That's what you need as a wide receiver. You got to be smart like that if you're going against zone. The toughness, the reach for the end zone, I love that. I just want my football team, I want tough guys, talented. You know, that's what Harbaugh is going after. You got to be tough to play for this version of the LA Chargers. So far, what I'm seeing, that's what they're getting out of Trey Harris. Love that. So Trey Harris, he's got the speed, fantastic hands, what it seems like. Like precision route running, didn't really see it in these highlights, but he's more of a downfield threat, and that's what the Chargers have been missing for the past couple years. Throw it up to him. Mike Williams, Mike Dubb, now back on the team, so that could be a good downfield catching traffic type of guys. So I'm excited so far. 2 offensive guys off the board for the Chargers. Very talented players, obviously one of the best at their positions in college football last year. Hampton, wasn't a big fan of the pick. I wanted Derek Harmon, of course. He went the pick before to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Another, outside of wide receiver, I think another huge need for the Chargers really was defensive tackle. They got Jamari Caldwell, played his last year at Oregon. Maybe not as good as Derek Harmon, but we'll go through, watch these highlights, see what he's got. If he can stop the run, you can play for the Chargers because they desperately need that going into this year. What is this? Houston? Transfer maybe? He's a big boy though. Oh my. Blocking a kick. Sure, if you want to throw him on special teams, we can do that, but I want to see some run-stopping ability out of this big boy. I think he'll fill the void of Poona Ford from last year. He had a really good year for the Chargers. Hopefully he can pick up where Ford left off. Big size, pretty similar. So far what I'm seeing as far as like pursuit of the ball and breaking through the offensive line, pretty similar there, so seems like a good pickup for the Chargers. A screen. Oh my. Moving his feet, containing the running back. That's a great tackle there. He's a big dude. He's big. Breaking through the line. That's what we need. That's what the Chargers need. That's what they drafted him for, obviously. Yep. Just pushing the center aside, getting to the running back as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Here we go again. I'm excited. Jamari Caldwell, welcome to the Chargers. Just this 2 minutes of video that I've watched. I love it. We need that hard work in LA. Beef up that defensive front in the 4th round.
Kyle Kennard, defensive end, South Carolina.
This is the guy I'm excited for. Similar to Kenneth Murray, I think a couple years ago from the Oklahoma Sooners. He didn't pan out too well for the Chargers. If you're a Chargers fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this guy is a dog, relentless on the defensive side of the ball. So I hope he can find a way into this lineup and just wreak havoc on other teams' offenses. Boom, straight off the edge. I love those type of plays. As soon as the ball is snapped, you're in the backfield. Tackle for a loss. I mean, he doesn't seem too, big, but obviously that speed on the outside, and he has enough strength to do shit like that, just bull rushing that tackle, bringing the quarterback to the ground. This kid's going to be a dog. I don't know. I mean, that speed is crazy. With Khalil Mack on the outside, Tuli Pelotu, I think, should get a lot of playing time this year. Dayan Henley might slide down into that edge position. So I don't know if Kennard's going to get this playing time right away, but that is beautiful. Played in the SEC. You got to love SEC football players. He is disruptive. Again, straight to the backfield. See, that speed is nuts. Oh, he comes back and, oh, man. He was 5 yards to the right. A little Euro step celebration. I love it. All right, I'm going to cut it off there, but I could see myself watching hours of highlights on this kid, Kyle Kennard out of South Carolina. Keep your eyes open and watch out for Kyle Kennard. If he gets playing time, it seems like he's going to be a pretty good NFL player. He's quick, right off the snap, gets to the backfield, whether it's to the quarterback or the running back. I mean, preseason, I'm going to have to watch for him if he's not in the starting lineup. Or I don't think we'll see a ton of snaps for the Chargers right away, but I could definitely see him sneaking in to play a prominent role on this defense. He's a Jim Harbaugh type of guy, hard-nosed, aggressive as hell on defense. I love him. Great pick. With the 5th round pick, the Chargers select Keandre Lambert-Smith, wide receiver, Auburn. I hope he doesn't turn into like a Brendan Rice of last year, the son of Hall of Famer Jerry Rice. I thought he would get some time on the Chargers, especially because of the lack of wide receiver and talented wide receivers in that room. So, I mean, they got a lot of guys now, pretty much all young. Just going to be interesting to see how they all fit into this offense. But another explosive wide receiver, another SEC player. So, let's see what he got. You can tell, tall, lanky, he's got that speed to him. See these routes. I mean, wide open. I could catch that one. We go, red zone again. Oof. One saying incomplete, one saying touchdown. He was out of bounds, but good hands there. Yeah, I mean, whether that was a touchdown or not, I don't think so because he went out of bounds unless they called a penalty or whatever. That's a great catch. Again, it's going to be a competition all year in that wide receiver room of, I mean, McConkey's number one. Mike Williams is going to get hurt and play probably 3 to 4 games this season, so they're going to need other guys to step up. Ooh, a little one-hander tap to himself. And he's got that speed. Great hands from what I can tell. He's kind of reminding me of Devontae Smith a little bit. Obviously, he's probably stronger and beefier, but I feel like route running and once he gets into the open field like this, kind of showing me flashes of Devontae Smith. Oh my. Quentin Johnson would never think of doing that. That's a fantastic play. Just straight speed off the line of scrimmage. A little bit underthrown ball, but he gets up and gets it. That's what we need. 5th round pick. Again, I don't know how much playing time he'll see. He needs to make an impact in preseason and training camp and all of that. But size and talent, he's got it. I'm here for it. 5th round pick. We'll give it a thumbs up. Another 5th round pick for the Chargers. Tight end was another need, I think, for this team. Not like a desperate need, but the way Will Dissly finished the year last year, not great. Oronde Gadsden II from Syracuse. I'm just going to guess that's how you say his name, but he's a big body. Let's see what he can do out there. I mean, he's tall. If he can run routes and tight ends, you need to be able to block, run routes, and catch the ball. I hope we see some blocking highlights. Probably not, but that's a wide receiver type of catch right there. Secure the ball, get the feet down. I mean, you just give targets to Justin Herbert, and he's going to excel like he's done his whole career. This kid seems big, seems tough. Playing with Kyle McCord, an experienced quarterback. That's a good juke there. Gets out into the open field. I mean, like, you don't need to run a 4-3 as a tight end. Like I said, if you can block, run routes, catch passes, a red zone threat, they need that. Chargers do. Just right up the seam. Seems like he's got good hands. As far as a comparison, I don't remember if they compared him to anyone. I'm trying to figure that out. Love that. Guy on his back, catch the ball. I don't know. He's good. He's good running routes. And against the zone, he finds those empty spaces. Getting a little bit of Darren Waller, maybe. I think Waller is bigger, more physical, but as far as like route running and catching the ball, that might be a good comparison. I don't know. Hopefully, mentally he's a little better than Waller, but I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Tough, guy on his back. Ball over his head, making the catch. That's good. I like that. All right, overall, yeah, I compared him to Darren Waller. I mean, a little bit as far as just running routes, catching the ball, securing it, and turning upfield. But he looks like a good prospect for the Chargers. Again, if he can block, that's a huge difference in that tight end room. Hayden Hurst last year did a good job blocking-wise. Dissly had a pretty good year, but those drops in the playoff game don't remind me. But, I mean, if this kid can step up and fill a role of maybe a tight end too, catch some passes from Herbie, again, the offense is expanding, could be dangerous. All right, went up to the 5th round. I think that was 5 or 6 guys we watched. pretty impressed with them on film. I can see what the front office and Harbaugh liked about these guys. Like I said, Amari Hampton, I mean, he was really good in college. I don't think the Chargers needed a running back, but, I mean, he's going to be good. He's super talented, physical. He's got the speed, can catch passes out of the backfield. So, I mean, super talented player. But I think just from watching these highlights, Kyle Kennard out of South Carolina looks like he could end up being a dog. And the way this Chargers defense played last year, I mean, one of the best defenses in the league, but the run defense was bad. They filled a need with a defensive tackle in the 3rd round, but Kennard off the end, because Joey Bosa is no longer on the Chargers, he could fill into that spot. But like I said earlier, Thule and Henley, I think, also deserve a lot of playing time, a lot of snaps this year. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this got me hyped up for the football season, but it is one of the most nerve-wracking and mentally just debilitating seasons of the year for me. The Chargers caused me so much anxiety and panic every single snap, every single game. But the way they played last year, I think they have the chance to be even better this year. Just get to the playoffs, win at least one playoff game. I mean, they cannot be wasting Justin Herbert like this. McConkey's going to go for over 1,000. They drafted 2 wide receivers. Trey Harris seems like an absolute dog. But this was me, TC Talk Sports, reacting to the Chargers draft picks highlights. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Tell every single person in your life that you know about this channel. Have them subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day. Can't wait for the NFL season to start. Kind of.